Okay, so here's how we're going to shoot things in Pico 8. So right now I have just my guy walking around. I don't even have any art or anything, but don't let that stop you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make our little green guy shoot stuff. All right. And let's make a bullet first. Let's make some kind of bullet. I don't know. Let's just do something like this. Okay. No, well, not that. Not that. Let's do something cooler than that. All right. Here's a bullet. I don't know. There's a bullet. Okay. Great. Yes. Perfect. That's a bullet. Cool. That's Sprite 17, just so we remember. Okay, there's our bullet, Sprite 17. And basically how this works is what you do is you make a table that holds all of the bullets. All right. So let's do that. Let's make a table. In fact, I'm going to make this in another tab. All right. And so let's make function, let's say IBULS, eyeballs for init bullets. All right. We're also going to make a function ubulls for update bullets. And guess what this one is? This is dbulls for draw bullets. Really what we're going to do is we're going to initialize, update, and draw each bullet. And I'm just kind of just break those out so that it's a little bit easier for us to see the art, or the not the art. This is an art, but it's the code. Okay, so we're going to call iBullets here. We're going to call uBullets here, space uBullets, and we're going to call drawBullets here. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to save that. Now, in our init, we're going to make a table called bullets. Okay, so let's just say bullets. Or just say bulls. Okay, bulls equals just 2 curly brackets. That's how we're going to start this. This is just an empty table. By the way, a table is like a list of things, and really you can add a bunch of stuff to the list. You can take away, you can loop through the list. That's why we're using it. All right. Now, for updating bullets, what we're going to do is we're going to go in, and every bullet, we're going to animate that. Okay. So that's what we're going to do here. And then for draw bullets, every bullet, we're going to draw it. Okay. But we also need some way to add a bullet to this table so it can actually start doing something. All right. So let's make a function called shoot. All right. Again, we're just making this up. These aren't built in or anything. We're just making them up. And eventually we're going to call this when we hit a button. All right. But what shoot is going to do is add a bullet to our bullets table. So we're going to do that by saying add, and then we're going to type the name of the table. So bulls, comma, whatever we want to add. All right. And what we're going to do is add another table for that bullet. That's crazy, huh? So this is just a blank table, but I'm going to hit enter a couple times here, and we're going to add some variables that are going to be helpful for the bullet. Namely, we're going to have an X value. And so let's just, I don't know, call this 60 for now, comma, Y equals 60, sure. And yeah, let's just call it that for now. And then we might add some more stuff here in a second. But really, we're just creating a little variable when we shoot that adds something to the bullets, and it's just a kind of a table with an X and a Y value. All right, that's going to be our bullet. Okay, now we need a way to shoot. So let's do that. Here in our update, we're going to say, let's just add another button here. No, we want to do this as a separate thing. Okay, so if button, let's say button P for button pressed, shift X, then we're going to shoot like that. All right, so when we hit X, we're going to shoot. When we say shoot, what's going to happen is we're going to add bullets to the bullets table. Then for every bullet in that bullet table, what we're going to do is, let's see, so for B in all bulls, that's how we loop through all of the bullets there. This is a variable that stands for whichever bullet we're on. This could be anything. This could be puppy dogs. It doesn't matter. We can call this whatever we want. That's just the variable for whatever object is in this this table. So for B in all bulls, All right, we're just going to loop through all of the bullets in the table, which after we hit shoot once is going to be 1. And then we're going to do things to the variables inside of that table. So we can just say b.x equals b.x plus 1. So that's going to just push the bullet this way. All right. Now we're not going to know any of this unless we draw the bullets. So let's just copy this little thing here for b in all bulls. Oh, wait, I forgot to say do. We got to say do. All right. Do. There we go. And then we're going to draw the sprite, SPR17 at b.x, comma, b.y. All right. So we're just going to go through all of the bullets and we're going to draw sprite 17 at bullet X and bullet Y. Okay. Let's see if this works. Save, run. All right, there's our guy. If I hit X, oh, dang, Gina! He's shooting a bullet. So the bullets go off that way. And I can shoot a whole bunch of bullets. Isn't that cool? Now, if I move, the bullets are still going to be in the middle. So what the heck? How do we do that? Well, when we shoot, what we actually want to do is make this bullet happen right where the player is. And so instead of just setting this to 60, let's just say player.x. And instead of this, say player.y. Save, run, X. Oh, baby, look at that. Now we can shoot bullets. Oh, it's so exciting. Now, technically, when these bullets go off the screen, they still exist. We don't see them. They're just, it's still calculating all kinds of things. And if I were to fill this up with bullets, eventually, PICO-8's gonna get real tired because it's still thinking about hundreds of bullets, even though I'm not. Even though I've moved on, I've went home. I'm having a hot pocket on the couch, watching reruns of Friends, and PICO-8 is still doing work. So why don't we do this? Why don't we add a little thing in the update that says, okay, if b.x is greater than 128, then we're just going to get rid of it. We're going to say del bulls, comma, b. We're going to delete from the bulls table b, whatever this is. Now we want to make sure that we do this last, because if we delete it and then we do this, it's going to get confused. Save, run, boom. Now this should run okay. Yay, it didn't crash. Okay, cool. Yep. So it's actually deleting all of those bullets. Now we can actually kind of check this by going over here and saying print, and then let's count bullets. All right, save, run. Now we have 0. If I add 1, see, now we have all those, but look, it goes down. We can shoot all those bullets and then the bullets go away. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we can shoot so many bullets now. This is so cool. All right. So hey, this is how to get started with bullets. All right. And if you want a video on maybe how to kill an enemy with bullets, well, why don't you drop me a comment so that I know? And hey, if you're brand new to game development, well, heck, you should come over to my school. All right, because this is a place where we have all kinds of new people who are supposedly too busy, just like you might think that you're too busy to start game development. Well, these are people that are making games, making cool games, learning how to do game development right here with our encouragement and our help. In fact, there's a little classroom, and here in the classroom we have a class called Spawn Point, and this is the perfect place to start if you don't know where to start with game development and you're like, oh man, I've been really wanting to make games, but I don't really know, I feel a little bit overwhelmed. This is the place to start. All you got to do is join the school and go through this and you'll be on your way. We also have a PICO-8 beginner course, which is a big old course, teaches you how to make a game. And then we also have a course on pixel art, teaches you how to be amazing at pixel art, and some other goodies here too. And we have all kinds of stuff happening in the community. You can meet other people. It's the best, man. It's really the best. There is a link down in the description below and you can join, and that'd be really cool. But yeah, I hope that your shootings go well. And let me know what you thought about this in the comments, and I'll be following this up with other videos too. All right? Okay, join that school. Down in the link, there's a link in the description below. I'll see you later.